All right, guys, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel. Kizer went ultra premium and also added a Kickstarter for a very cool, budget-friendly fixed blade. Let's jump into these. We're going to do pretty quick on these. This guy right now is not even available. It came out. It was in limited quantity. They sold out quick. They're probably going to do more, but I don't know that. And this guy is on a Kickstarter. And it runs out in just a few days. So we're going to jump into these. We're going to give you a look at them, and then I'm going to get them down the road to the next channel. So let's jump into these. Let's do the Kizer Buddy first. Now, the Buddy is a really cool fixed blade that is coming. It is on Kickstarter, and it's coming in a bunch of different flavors, okay? You can go on the Kickstarter. At this time, it is not only funded, it is like funded to a huge amount of sales. They got a micarta version, fat carbon version, and acrylic version. Now, I'll tell you something cool. There's also a Pate or Ultim version, and then this white version. And guys, like I said, this is a budget fixed blade. Let's pull this back out. There are versions available, let's see, for about $47, $51, and up to 90. Well, that's a double. Okay, so I believe it's in the $40, $50 range. So let's jump into this guy. It comes in a Kydex sheet that is a sandwich style, and you have all the mounting points. It comes with this guy, a little tech lock. Personally, this would be coming zoop zoop right off, and I would put a soft loops on this because I carry these on my front scout carry with a soft loop, and with a small guy like this, it would be a single soft loop. Now, this is G10 scales, black coated blade. It is a two-tone G10. You can see the black underneath where they drill the holes, and here, I love that they gave you a little spot to kind of pinch for a pinch grip here. Love the pinch grip. You can also grip it like this, and you got tons of jimps to get up here. We have a beautiful drop point with a little more blade than you would expect out of this size of a handle. If it was a folder, that wouldn't work too well. Overlaid scales with protruding steel tang here. Inside, there's a paw print, like a puppy paw print, and then you have this great lanyard, which is necessary because you've got 3 fingers or 3.5 for me here, and then the lanyard kind of keeps me in contact. So really good. You do have some jimping down here as well to lock you in, and you are just that, very much locked in when you are cutting with this. This is a fantastic flat ground blade. And I keep grabbing. I don't know what I'm doing there. I think I was getting in the sharpening choil. Yeah, that was. Because it's cutting just fine. Now, that was just me being a dork. But yeah, good grip. Nice little guy. Very thin on the scales. You can see it is that two-tone. Really cool. Now, these are in Nitro V steel. And again, just a very simple, very cool fixed blade. Good retention. Excellent sheath, really, really cool. Now, like I said, they're on Kickstarter. I'll leave a link. This particular one, if I go right here, the white G10 is $51. Yeah, really, really cool. And then there's, of course, the acrylic where you can see that paw print, or the Ultim, which you can also see through. Really cool options indeed. Now, let's just do our own specs here for a minute, because on a Kickstarter, it's always hard to find what you're looking for. But let's just say, overall, bam, this guy is 6 1/4. The blade is cutting edge just over 2 2.5. I call it almost, yeah, I call it 2 5/8. And your handle grippable length from there to back here is 3 1/4. Really cool, but again, a little smaller, but I love this size of fixed blade. If it was like 1/4 of an inch longer, I think it would be absolutely perfect. Sorry, I turned around to get my scale here. I'm going to say this is going to be like 3.5 ounces. Yep, 2.5. And with the sheath, now wait a minute. How can it be the same weight with and without? There we go, 4.4. Very, very cool. That is not bad at all. So really cool fixed blade. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know below. Let's jump in to the Silver Wing. This is a beautiful titanium knife. Now they're kind of calling this their X series, which is, you know, they're taking it up a notch, okay? This is unlike anything Kizer's done. You have thumb studs and a front flipper. You do have a place for some tritium there. You have a beautiful pivot collar. You have an inlay here with milling. Beautiful milling, guys. The CNC time on this is sick. Look at the milling here. Great back here. Beautiful kind of sandwich construction. Clamshell, excuse me. A little thin back spacer that provides your, you know, your lanyard loop there. Your milled clip with a little bit sticking out, not reversible. And beautiful gems back here as well as on the blade. And it front flips really well. It's got a good detent. Bam. It also has a great detent for the thumb. Now, you got to stay off of that lock bar. I am not, let me try one more time. Yeah, I cannot front middle finger flick it for that reason. I tend to put too much pressure on the lock bar. It is a frame lock, locked up at like 25, steel lock bar insert. It is all the way out to the end, centered, and wonderful. Good, beautiful looking satin finish blade with a finger choil that actually has enough room. You got room to land here or here, and you got this nice harpoon, little upswept tip there on your kind of clip pointed blade with a swedge. And yep, this one's going to cut as well, okay? I'll just let you know, not a problem. It is a cutter. Now, this is an S90V. They are not available, which is why I'm not really doing a big, bold review on this, because it's kind of not available. Now, guys, there is no pass-through to the lock bar, but you do have a chamfer, and it works, okay? It works. It's on bearings, nice and smooth, as you can see. Here we go. Bam. Good detent. Really, really nicely done on that one. Now, when these were available, they were $339. It is 7.75 inches overall, which, by the way, that amount of milling is justified, in my opinion. Overall length, 7.75. Blade length, 3.31. Blade thickness, 0.16. But again, a taller blade with a beautiful flat grind that just slices. Handle length, 4.44 inches. Weight, 4.38. And again, just a flippin' gorgeous knife. And it is inspired by the movie Blade Runner, they're saying, which I think is cool. Now, let's put the buddy back out here for comparison. And then we will put our Ontario Rat 1 up here and our Ontario Rat 2. You can see all kinds of different sizes here, but that definitely gives you kind of a good feeling for that. So what do you guys think of the Kizer Buddy and the Kizer Silver Wing? Definitely on two different planets. You've got the way more premium Silver Wing and the very affordable Buddy. And I know some of you are going to say the price on the Silver Wing is out of control. It's not, guys. It's really, for what it is to me, Kizer always hits price points. You guys know that. It's premium materials. It's a lot of CNC milling. It's a lot going on. A lot of, tighter tolerances than usual for them. Yeah, I think it's justified. But to each their own. Let me know what you think. Like, comment down below. Hit that notification bell. And thank you for watching the Knives Fast channel.